What it is, what it was, what it is, what it does. It's your boy Lean Trucker, back with another.
Why you sleeping on us? Why you sleeping on us? No cap, we gon' have to make them believe us. Where you at?
In this video, I want to talk about some things that I've learned over time that new own operators or people who just want to get in the trucking industry with their own truck don't really consider until like they're already in it. Before that, just want to invite you to subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here. Like and share the videos if you like them or if you feel like they can help anybody else. Okay, my channel is about being an owner operator, having your own authority in the trucking industry. I haul flatbed in the DFW area, and I like to talk about health and fitness as well. I like to show my meals, some of the things I'm eating, drinking, those kind of things to try to stay in shape or to lose a few pounds. All right, let's get to the video. Because I try to keep these things short. If you have any questions, just ask your questions down. If you got something you want me to make a video on, put your comments down below the video, okay? So this off the top of my head, I'm just going through it. One of them is no benefits. Some people don't realize, I know this may seem like common sense to a lot of people, but not everybody knows this. There are no benefits. When you become an owner operator, you become a 1099 employee. Now this is for the great majority. I don't know about some little smaller cases out here. Actually, I don't know of any. But when you become a owner operator, you become a 1099 employee. As a 1099 employee, you will not be having vacation pay, 401ks, health insurance, dental insurance. You don't have any of that. So these things are extra expenses for you if obviously you decide to get into the field. When I say vacation pay, of course, it's not an extra expense. It's just that you're not getting money when you decide to, take that week off and go on vacation. You don't have anything coming in on that week. You just lose out. Health insurance, that becomes an extra expense because for the most part, it's probably going to be higher for you to get some for you than it will for you, the company, because a lot of times the companies, because they're so big, they get discounts. So basically, anything that we all know, like I say, no insurance, matching your 401k. You got the ability to get all these things, by the way, on your own. It's just that these are side expenses, or I don't want to know if you want to call it necessarily expense, but things that, as I said, people don't always consider or worry about. Another one that is on like the expense department would be what happens in times like parts on back order, which goes into downtime. Some people don't consider downtime. How do you manage the downtime when your truck is not operable? What do you do? Depend on if you leased on with somebody, what kind of program they may have, but for the most part, you just sitting, and as we know, if the wheels ain't spinning, we're not getting paid. So downtime, how you manage that, like I say, what happens when the part's on back order, you just kind of got to wait. No one cares about our bills. That truck note's still going to be due, regardless. It's going to come every month. Depending on who you with, like my truck note literally comes straight out of my account. It ain't no, oh, well, you pay it. Like a friend of mine, he can just pay his, or he can go late and all that. Me, I can't just pay it. It's coming automatically out of my account. So those things gonna keep coming. When you do decide to, take time off, those things, nobody cares about your bills. They keep coming. All your expenses, like what I got, like doing own authority, the insurance payment, same thing. They automatically take that out of my account. Those things are coming every single month, regardless if things are going great for you or things are going poorly. These things still must get paid. And I only got two more. Another one, I would say, don't really consider that sometimes when you off, you're still not off. What do you mean by that? What I mean is sometimes there are gonna be times, like I had to do it a couple weeks ago, where I was done for the day. I don't work on the weekends, but I had to work on the weekend. Why? Because Saturday, I had to take my truck get my truck maintenance. Sometimes you gotta take the truck to get the truck looked at. So it's like, obviously when you're a company guy, you work for a company, even if obviously you could be working for an operator, it could be their truck. At the end of the day, when you get off, you're done. You do your post trip, you go home. Their truck is not your responsibility, it's not your problem. Well, as an operator, that truck is all that. It's your responsibility and it's your problem. So that's another thing. Like I say, it's not necessarily considered. People don't really think about it like you know it, but then you don't really think about it when you're going into it. You're thinking about how much money I can make, etc. and so on. The last one I'm gonna say is taxes. If you're a W-2 employee, usually, depending on how you did your exceptions and all that, you're gonna get some money back. As a 1099 employee, on operate out here, for the most part, it's almost guaranteed you're gonna have to owe something. If you're doing things legally the right way, you're gonna owe something. And a lot of people don't factor those things in. They don't factor in record keeping, and which is another video. I'll make that later. It's a truck coming by. All right, well, those motors have rolled on by. As I was saying, taxes. You can have 5, 10, 15,000 in taxes if you ain't pay anything in. The way you set yourself up as far as to being taxed, all that matters. We're talking S corp, taxes an S corp, sole proprietor. Those two things are two different things when it comes to taxes. If you set yourself right up correctly, or I don't want to say correctly, but where you pay yourself, then you get to save on taxes. So it's a lot of stuff like that the owner operators don't consider. What do you do if you're hit with a $15,000 tax bill? Have to prepare for that, etc. and so on. So those are some things there. But like I say, the video is long enough. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you got any questions, leave them below. Again, subscribe. If you like this kind of content, share the videos if you feel like they help somebody. Keep it in mind, stay on the grind, one day at a time.